My name is Anasa Troutman, and I run Soulbird Music and Lion and Butterfly Productions. I went to college to be a doctor. My aspiration as a child was to be a pediatric orthopedic surgeon. And I was in school, I was a biology major, and one day I said to myself, I wonder what would happen if I started a record label and I just didn't go to medical school right now. And I told my parents I'm gonna take a year and see what happens, and this is what happened. Well, I grew up in a house where culture and politics and spirituality was all the same conversation, and it was mostly centered around music. So my mother was a dancer, my father was a drummer, and so their whole community growing up was this collective of very culturally aware, very politically active folks who were all musicians and dancers and painters and writers. There was never a conversation about change or political change or community change that didn't have music or dance or poetry or something attached to it. I am honestly overjoyed about the idea of the museum. The whole story that I just said is the story of the museum. It's like the evolution and the creation of African American music over time since Black people first got to this country, to me, mimics and mirrors the evolution of who we are as a people here in this country. Our ability to create something from nothing, our ability to withstand all kind of pressure and violence and discrimination and issues of, self-worth, that you take on somebody else's idea of who you are. Music has the power to help you break through that. Some people think about Black music and they think one thing, like whatever's popular at the time. They're like, oh, you're talking about rap? Well, I mean, you're also talking about blues and gospel and spiritual music and soul and rock. And there's just so many expressions of Black music, just like any other music. That's the thing that excites me the most, to be able to see the range of how that cultural expression has presented itself over time. It makes me so excited. My music matters because creating music taught me how to create a life I love.